What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. This is my favorite time of the year. It's October. So far, October has been hot and sweaty, but this morning it's around 64 to under 70 degrees, and that's my favorite weather. I don't like the shadow of my mirror. I'm doing this video in my car because I wanted to sit outside. I was going to do it in the garage, but there's mosquitoes still. So that's a no. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I'm using like a lav mic, homemade one. So this is going to be kind of like a mukbang. It's like a story time, but this video is called Why I'm Anti-Social. This video has been past overdue. So I drove to McDonald's. I went to the one at Walmart because, you know, I'm not about to drive all the way down to the actual McDonald's. And I got me a breakfast platter. Got a basic platter. Got pancake, sausage, egg, biscuit. Got me I had to get a unsweet tea because you can taste the diabetes in the sweet tea, and I'm not doing that. I just like put a splash of sweet tea in there. If my voice sounds different, it's because like I can barely breathe. It's my allergy season as well, so I can barely enjoy it. But so I've been wanting to do this video for a long time because I also got a hash brown because everyone has been asking me like, why don't you do this, or why don't you go da 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 with all these other people? And I won something. And it's because like I can't hang out with people because I don't view people the same as I used to do. And over time, people have either let me down. I know not everyone is like that, but majority of people are like that, and it's kind of upsetting to have like that biased opinion about everyone, because not everyone is like everyone. Don't quote me on that. So let's start in my childhood. And just to let you guys know, I'm not self-diagnosing myself. I'm just saying because I view myself as antisocial. But don't diagnose yourself if you're not licensed or degreed in psychology or whatever. So in my childhood, I was a rather bold person. Like, it didn't matter who you were, if I knew you or not. But I could talk to anyone. I can still do that now. I can talk to anyone, but I'd rather not.
Are you all my personal dreams?
But I'm trying to see where it began. Let's go to...
Everything you know is in your mind.
Well, let me go ahead and continue my childhood. So, I'm a person that likes to hug people. Well, I still like hugging people, but just not as much as I used to. But no matter who you were, I'd hug you before I shake your hand. I do not like shaking people's hands. And it's the fact that I was that type of person. Like, I was easy to like talk to. Like, it helps some people because, you know, some people have, like, social anxiety and all this other stuff. And having a person that's, like, rather bold and you see, like, it's easy to talk to, it helps them and stuff. But I just like
Are
talking to
you
people.
all my personal dreams?
But you could say I played a lot as a child, like how people say you play too much and all that stuff. Like I played a lot, but I was just being me. You can't be mad at me for being who I am. Like that gets somebody depressed. When someone would tell me to stop playing too much, I'm like, to me, I'm just doing what I usually do on a daily. Like, you telling me not to be me, that would always get to me. In my church around, let's see, around 5th or 6th grade, I was at a church. This is one of my favorite churches I've ever went to, like moving around and stuff. It was one of my favorite churches, and me still being me. It's because everyone there was like, it's like really country people, you know, like hard working and all this other stuff. Like, I'm a hard worker, trust me, but I don't want to be like racist because, you know, they were white, but yeah. So everyone at that church knew me because I was easy to know. Like, if I wasn't there, I'd be like, "Where's Brandon?" or something like that. And I always hung out around females because, you know, I was the only guy in my house for a while, and you know, females are like the easiest to talk to. To this day, I barely hang around guys. But so I was hanging around the same group of friends, including my sister. But you know, you can't really get mad at your sibling for telling you play too much. It's a sibling thing. But other people, it's different. But I would always like play around with people and stuff, and that's I'm like, oh, you're so annoying, or you're playing too much. Like, I would always hear the word stop on a daily. Most of the time, I'm not even doing anything. I'll probably be talking to you. I'm just like, stop. Like, what did I do? But the people I was with, they always tell me I'm so annoying. And I learned at a young age, like, I listen to people, but I'm the type of person that I don't care what you say about me. Like, I've learned that at a young age. Like, I've learned at a young age to, like, that sticks and stones stuff. Sticks and stones is a lie, but like, I just stopped caring because, you know, you can't be crying a lot. You can cry, but you don't have to cry a lot. And I say that for you guys who's trying to, like, you guys and fathers saying, like, men don't cry, men not supposed to cry. Men do cry. Men are human. Crying is a part of being human. It's okay to show your emotions. It's not okay to cry a lot. Yeah. But it's okay to cry. So if your child is crying, let them cry it out. Otherwise, you're going to push your child away. Prime example. So it was like hearing that a lot, and then when they start, like, after I heard like you're annoying so much, it's like it's echoing in your head. And every time you try to hang around with some people, they don't want to hang around you because they think you're annoying, and you gotta make new friends and stuff. But I kept hanging around those same people, kept hearing the same old thing, and it was basically a daily for me. But so a year later, I go to a Christian school, and I meet I would say I meet my third best friend in life there. I met one of the people that, when I love hard. She was like one of the people I've loved hard on. You shouldn't be playing with my emotions like that, because they get that changes people. But anyway, so yeah, I met that group of friends, and we've known. I think I've been at that school. I think it was at that school for like 3 years or something like that. Because it was like a small school, so every grade you graduated with, it's still the same classmates and stuff. You just have different teachers. But me being me, I get told you're annoying or don't touch me or whatever. And now I'm thinking about it. It's like when you start talking about stuff, you start like reliving and like rethinking about what people say and do to you. But I forgot where I was going with that thought. But that school, like, I'm still hugging people and stuff. It was like, that school was like right for me. I still heard like you're annoying or like stop playing around so much, but it's the fact that everyone was like that. That's what I enjoyed about it. And then I would go to a church. It's a good church. It's just that some of the people are like rude as I don't know what. But okay, school and all that other stuff. And then a couple years down the road, I moved to Houston and stuff. And it's like everything changes because I went from like a private school to a public school, and I've been to a public school one time in my life before that, like before I moved here, and I'm sorry, 2 times in my life. But it's like when I moved to Houston, everything changed. It was like I think what is the grade? It was that 7th grade. No, I'm sorry, not 7th grade. 8th grade at the middle school. Yeah, 8th grade at the middle school. I swear that was like the longest year ever. But I was there and it was like so diverse and stuff. It's because like growing up, you see like the same race hanging out with the same race, the same group of people hanging out with the same group of people. It's like, I don't want to be cliche and stuff, but it's like nerds or smart people hang out together. The goth people hang out together. The what's it called? It's like the purposely weird people hang out together. But like when I moved to that school, it was like everyone was hanging out with everyone. Like I was genuinely shook. Like I have never seen that in my life. It was like the same. It was that type of life I had. But I met a whole bunch of people. I met my best friend there, and to this day we're best friends. Actually, we're brothers. But it was like so much happens in a small amount of time. So I'm trying to think of an incident that happened to me. Um, so beginning of school, I was kind of like, secluded and stuff, but you have to like warm up to people, and you have to warm up to people, and then get used to them. Then you start being yourself, and that's how it was for me. So it's like I would hang out with females still, but I think that's the time I started having like guy friends, like a group of guy friends. But 8th grade is like so different. It's like legit everyone's talking about sex and stuff, and that's not how I grew up. Um, that's like most of the main reason I don't hang out with guys, because all they do is talk about sex, cars, and drugs and all that. I don't do that. I can't put myself in that environment. Um, uh, so it's like we had people call it the 8th grade prom, and it's not really a prom. It's more of an 8th grade dance. Because what we had, it was like you could dress up, but if you go to the gym, you got all this basketball stuff. You had a bounce house up in there. You had, what was it? It was mostly a basketball in the bounce house. It was like a tournament type thing. Yeah, that was the first time I learned I could dunk. So we're at that party and everyone's dancing, and like when I was younger, I would dance a lot, but growing up, it's like there's like actual dancing. Like I would feel the music and stuff, and I just couldn't get into the swing of things. And that's so socially dancing. That's probably when I noticed I don't like dancing in front of people at all. And sometime in high school, it was senior year. We had our I can't remember what it was called, but it was a something for prograd, and we had to be in our dance groups and stuff. I only did it because my friends were doing it, but I also wanted like points, like senior points and stuff. It's good points, because that's how I got my watch. Um, and we had like choreography dance. So I can dance to choreography. I just can't dance. I can't dance to dance. But so that was 8th grade for me. That's when I learned I can't, socially dance and all this other stuff. So then I started going to high school. High school, oh my gosh. Sophomore year was the worst year of my life. And if I could go back and change it, I probably wouldn't, because I wouldn't want to go back. I'm done eating these pancakes. So ninth grade was okay, because me and my best friend were just chilling by ourselves. Then we met our female best friend. So we just three amigos, but that was like toward the end of freshman year. But ninth grade, I decided for myself. I was like, you know what? I don't do this bullying stuff, so I'm not gonna get bullied. So when bully me, I'm gonna have to fight them. And because I wasn't playing that. I don't care what people say about me. Like, I carry myself a certain way, and I'm not gonna change that. So I didn't notice how bold of a person I was until ninth grade. Because it wasn't until like my best friend told me, like he said, like, I had told him one day, I was like, I think it was junior year, I said, I would think I'm gonna start being how I was freshman year. Because freshman year, I was, like, legit the dude you don't mess with. But, meeting a female best friend, it's like, you don't know that you're changing until something happens. And I said, I'm gonna start being like that because, like, I started, like, showing my like legit showing my emotions and stuff. Like, when I love hard. But, he was like, yeah, because, like, freshman year, you were, like, so cool and all this other stuff. And I was like, what are you talking about? And he was like, I can't remember what he said, but because he admired who I was. And I didn't notice, that was the first time I didn't notice I changed until someone said something. Um, um, so, high school, you start having all these, that's when you start getting your cliques. Like, you start forming, because, people you go into high school with, you're not going to be with for the rest of your life. So, freshman, you start with a huge group. Sophomore year, it gets smaller. Junior year, more people come in, but it's like everyone's coming in and out of your life and stuff. Senior year, your group is, like, small. I get 4 to 6 people, and, y'all do everything together. And, that's because that's how it was for me. So our female best friend is, like, socially bold, like I was when I was younger. Well, I'm still am, but I choose not to be. Um, so she has no problem talking to people. She does whatever she wants, really. You can say she's impulsive, but it's just it's part of someone's characteristic. It's not because they're trying to be, like, awkward or anything, just be awkward, but it's part of who they are and stuff. And that's one of the main things I liked about her, because she has made me do things that I didn't think I would ever do in my life. Like, um, um, because I didn't think, like, I would go to, like a group party or anything, or I didn't think I would go to, I didn't think I'd dance with someone until, like, she like pushed me to be a better me. But that's when I learned, like, I was changing. And so later on down the road, it's sophomore year, and I get this one friend who is still in my life to this day, but, we rarely talk unless it's like someone's birthday. That's like when we talk and stuff, or she posts something and then I'll like respond. And crud. So she was the first person that had called me annoying in, like, a long time. And me, I was, like, social. But so most of the time I'd just be talking to her, or I'd be helping her with some stuff. And and then we started playing around with each other, and first of all, whenever she would say stop, I know she's playing and stuff, but, it's like one of those traumatizing things, like, you hear the word stop and it messes with you. And we'd be playing, and I guess I would play around too much, but not to the point where I would say I'm annoying, but to the point where it's like, okay, you're kind of messing with me, and I'm gonna need you to stop. Not to the point where it was like, okay, you've been messing with me for hours, and I'm gonna need you to stop, or we're gonna have some problems. But she would call me annoying, and then I met some other people along my life, and then I'm socially bold. Like, I like to be different. Like, I don't want to be everyone else. I want to be different, but I don't have a reason to do what I do. Like, right now, I have, like, 3 of my nose painted black. There's no reason I want to do it. I just want to be, like, different. I don't want to be like every other guy or every other person I know. And people would ask me questions, and it's like, do I have to have a reason to be doing stuff? Like there's really no reason for me to do anything unless it's me trying to be different. Because I see people doing the same thing. Guess what? I'm gonna do something else because I don't want to be. I would say I'm not of this world. I have no clue I know what's happening in the world, but like with guys in sports and stuff, like I don't know that. I don't know anything about cars. I don't know anything about actors, actresses, music. Oh, music. Like you ask me, like, oh, who's your favorite rapper? I don't know any rappers. Like I know some, but I don't really listen. Like I'm not a solid music rapper, listener, person, dude, thing. So it was like, yeah, some of that stuff happened, and then around, so then junior year comes along, and I'm going out of town with my family to go meet some other family. This is the family part of why I'm antisocial. So we're out of town, and it's my little cousin's birthday, and we spend the night. And then my uncle and his family comes over, and we're over, like me and my other cousins, we're sitting down on the couch, and everyone's playing around. And then my cousin comes to tell me, she's like, you changed, because usually you be playing around doing all this other stuff. And then I was like, I didn't realize, because I'm a child at heart, but I didn't realize that I was that type of person. I legit, stopped playing around with, kids and stuff. Cause yeah, she was like, yeah, cause usually you sit you playing around up and doing all this other stuff with them, and I was legit sitting there on the couch just watching them play, and I didn't think about it until she said it, and what I said to her was I still am, but I'm sleepy. That was a sudden lie. It was not a lie, but it's I had to respond because I didn't notice until she said it. And so it's over time I'm slowly secluding myself from everything, and I don't want to be, I'm not as active. I guess that's why I haven't been working out. I started working out again, but so yeah, until she said that, I didn't realize what was happening. And then later on down the line, some drama came up in high school. It's still junior year. Some drama came up in high school, and it was I'm done with people. I don't want anything to do with him at all. It's people have changed who I am without me even knowing about it. But because I don't tell anyone anything anymore unless you're my best friend or my older sister, because I tell those two everything. I kind of like who I am, but I kind of hate it too, because I can't be who I was. I want to be who I was. Give me your forever.